Rugby Jersey of the Week, Episode 6, Western Province Long Sleeve by Old School. So if you're from outside of South Africa, you might know Western Province better by their current franchise name, the Stormers. That's the team that's currently based out of Cape Town in the URC. And this is their kind of retro jersey design. Here, I'll give you another look at it. Very classy, isn't it? Kind of very old school rugby. So I purchased this off the Stormers website last year sometime, so I've had this less than a year. Now, first off, all the prices are in South African rands. The exchange rate from the pound to the rand is like 1 to 7, something like that. But look it up later. But there aren't many South African franchises that actually ship to the UK, so I've tried to buy Bulls merch a couple of times, but you just can't get it shipped up here. But anyway, enough of that, let's actually talk about the jersey. So, in terms of the fit, I don't know whether just down here, it's kind of more on the short side. So this is a medium, I always buy a medium, but this kind of feels like it's built for a stocky South African man. I mean, it's not too baggy on me, I don't suppose, but it's kind of more square. In terms of the materials, it feels robust enough. It doesn't feel like it's going to come apart at all. There's no real loose threads. And in terms of the design, like I said, you can't really go wrong with blue hoops on a white background. It just works, doesn't it? And I do like the logo. It is a pretty enough logo. But there is a slight issue I do have with this jersey. So the blue on the stripes kind of doesn't look quite as deep on this as it does on that picture, does it? No, there's a reason for that. Basically, after one single wash, the blue had faded. Now, I didn't put it on a silly wash. I didn't tumble dry it. I put it on hand wash, 30 degrees, and the blue was noticeably more faded after one wash. So that has to go down as a mark against it. And, you know, the sleeves are noticeably darker blue. You can't really see it on the camera, but the sleeves are a darker blue than the body, take my word for it. I don't want to get this reputation of being a Stormers hater, right? I feel like I'm getting a reputation as a Stormers hater because every time I talk on a podcast about the Stormers, I always say how rubbish they are currently as a rugby team, which they kind of are. You know, I'm not telling lies. They're not brilliant this year. Western Province themselves were pretty terrible in the Currie Cup as well. Some people think I'm actually a Bulls fan. Now, I actually like all of the South African franchises. I love the Bulls, but I also do love the Stormers. They kind of really get under your skin because they're such a fun team. And Manu Lebok's like in my top 5 players in the world. But they're just a little bit crap. And this jersey, of the ones that I've reviewed so far, probably I'd have to give a 6.5 out of 10. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on it and drop us a follow. Cheers.